Check.
1 2 1 2. This is a recording of two niggas talking, wondering where that conversation is gonna go.
Will they get canceled? Stay tuned.
We call this the tangent. Vegans, are they really good people? I say, vegan was a word created by white people to feel good about themselves.
I say, if you're trying to lower your cholesterol, then you're a pretty responsible person. But does it make you qualify for VIP access to heaven? I don't think God cares.
Man, if Jesus drank wine, why would he not eat meat?
Exactly. That boy was a partier.
That nigga was getting drunk.
That boy was a partier. You know, Jesus was that guy.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the vegans that be fucking like, you can't wear that jacket because it's leather, or you can't wear that because it's squirrel, or some shit like that.
Come on.
Like those are niggas that need to get out of my face. Like if you throw paint on my shit, I am going to break your kneecap. Like I paid for that. You're vegan, so you're probably broke, and because you saving you donating money for the whales and shit.
Exactly.
Because you got a whole bunch of cats. You got a lot of medical bills. Yeah. A lot of animal medical bills.
Yeah.
I'm here to save a village.
You got a 3-legged dog with one eye. It's just like, I mean, look, the world needs all type, right? The world needs all type. I hate when people do shit like that and then publicizes it or judge people and reduce people because they did something quote unquote good. It makes it feel like it's performative empathy. You just want a gold star, and it's like, are you trying to help, or are you trying to help your image? You know.
Well, you know what they always say. Oh, well, my body's not a graveyard. That's gonna come up a nigga for not eating meat. I'm like, nigga, that's not the way you gonna stop a graveyard, nigga. Tell that to a lion. Exactly. Tell that to tell that to your dog. Your dog eat meat.
Tell that to your local person that's in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Where any meal's a good meal, let alone fucking one full of green leafy vegetables.
Yeah, and then also you don't know too many strong vegans. Like you don't know.
No, there I disagree. I think some of the strongest people I know are vegan.
No, I'm talking about physically strong. I'm not talking.
That's what
about,
I mean.
Yeah, like who?
I'm just saying, like, as far as
what do they do?
As total, like, overall vitality, like, overall their age, taken into their age, taken into their lifestyle, taken into everything, where they're just like Bobby Roberts. You know what I'm saying? Boom, right there.
I wouldn't necessarily call him strong. I would say that he like,
dude, he's like what?
He has some longevity
and just had like a baby and shit.
He's in his 70s now.
He's in his 70s. Be knocking down on young girls.
Yeah, he do, man. That's a vegan dude that be knocking down women our age. So like, but thing is, he don't fucking come at us on, oh, you eat meat today, huh? Like he'll say some shit like, I can tell you eat meat, but he don't be like, you shouldn't eat meat, or he wouldn't.
Yeah, he's not judgmental at all.
Like if anything,
he's not judgmental at all.
No.
And I feel like, my thing is the healthiest I've ever felt ever in life. My sleep, sex was good, recovery or training, everything was perfect, was when I was raw vegan. But sustainability goes beyond those aspects. It also goes with your social life.
Like you gotta be kind of rich.
You gotta be kind of, at least a little privilege. Your access, which I have access, that wasn't a problem, but it was more social life. It's more, Thanksgiving.
You can't go nowhere.
Yeah, you can't go nowhere. Everywhere you go, it's a whole strategy, and that can take a toll on you. I think eventually you can get used to it, and you'll make a way. And sometimes you'll go. You may go to a restaurant and you're not gonna get a full meal. You're just gonna order a side, and
You be at a restaurant, them nigga like, what you got that's vegan? He like fries.
Right. You like,
and we like, oh shit, my bad, it's cooked in duck fat.
And then sometimes you go to a restaurant that's known for their meat, and you'll get that one or two vegan dishes, and that'd be the best shit you ever tasted from that restaurant because they actually season it.
Yeah, because they know they gotta come hard. Like, it's the only two things, and it can't be no fucking black bean Morningstar burger or nothing like that. I'm trying to figure out how that fucking tree bark ass company keeps making money. Like,
and that's another thing too. There's levels to this vegan shit.
Yeah.
There's the type of vegans who literally go get fresh ingredients with all the herbs and spices,
Yeah,
and they
cool.
put together a meal. And then you got the ones that go get a package that says
vegan. The thing is, unfortunately, when I've dabbled in it, and the unfortunate part is that I've done both, and I would say raw veganism is tremendously more work than the soy burger, the soy hot dogs, and the soy sandwich meat that you put with the real mustard. Nah.
Yeah.
Like, but thing is, that shit is, if anything, is bad for you, because like some beer, French fries, a lot of stuff you get at a fast food restaurant is, outside of the it being cooked in certain stuff or prepared with certain things, it's pretty much vegan. But that shit make you fat as hell.
Makes you fat.
It makes you fat as fuck.
All those simple carbs and trans fats and this that.
Nigga.
Yeah, that shit ain't good for you. And then all that synthetic shit, all those synthetic fat substitutes. It's like
soy alone is the worst part of veganism that's been sold to people. It's like, oh man, I get these Morningstar burgers. I'm like, nigga, you got titties. You gonna get titties. Your nipple gonna start turning into that little old medieval cone, and it's gonna look weird. And you like, man, what's going on?
You're gonna start getting saggy elbows, but you skinny. You're like, damn, what's going on?
I'm like, man, you got that weird Kirby Enthusiasm white boy body. Like, what the fuck is going on with you, nigga?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and then raw vegan made me feel good, but that's my body type. Like that's me. Like I don't need a lot of meat. I enjoy meat. The occasional steak feels good, but I don't need a lot of meat. Whereas there's other people like Marcus. He said he got dizzy. Yeah. He said,
I can't eat no fucking 3-bean salad every damn day now. He's like, I need some chuck.
So like people is like, yo, do what works for you, and then get out the way.
You know what's funny about me? I'm a person who likes red meat. Like I love especially lamb. Lamb is my shit.
Oh yeah,
lamb is straight up my thing. And so like if I do get a cut of red meat, it's usually lamb. Mm-hmm. Like, matter of fact, 95% of the time, if I buy red meat, it's gonna be lamb. Like if I get a cow, it's still gonna be grass fed no matter what. But it's because they didn't have lamb.
Yeah, you know what? And it's crazy because like it's supposed to be 4 years ago, but when I was 25, I decided by 30 I was gonna be vegan, and by 28 I realized, you know what? I'm not.
Yeah, at all. 30, I did the same thing. I did the same shit. I thought I was gonna be vegan in 30 like a motherfucker, boy.
So when I got to 28 and 30 was knocking on the back door, I was like, you know what? I know I just don't want that for my life, but I know the benefits of being vegan, and I'm like, okay, well, what can I do? And I was like, well, I'm gonna be what I call a selectitarian, but I think it's called flexitarian. I think people call it flexitarian, where you eat certain cuts of meat. You may eat halal, you may eat,
I eat halal.
I
love. I get a lot of the lamb is halal.
Yeah,
where I get my lamb from, they got halal certified or some shit. Yeah. I still honestly don't know what that means.
And you just kind of become more aware of where your meat is sourced, which again you got to be privileged. You got to have access. And so, but if I ever, at 34, I'm still eating the occasional cheeseburger and blah, blah, blah. But if I ever do grow up, that's a sustainable way to where I can see myself not really eating meat out and about unless it's a trusted restaurant or I'm at home and I can source my meat. Like I'll have like a network of farmers, hunters, a butcher that I go to.
Yeah, you gotta be rich.
You gotta be rich.
To actually have a quote unquote vegan lifestyle, you gotta have the time to do it. Like it's an expensive lifestyle, so it's almost like you have to put almost all the right pieces in place.
But if you're gonna spend your money, like you make money, you're going to spend it. What better thing to spend your money on than what's going in your body?
And I agree. Like you don't come like the only boxes you really see in my house is just some cereal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or some them good bars, some fucking frozen human bars.
If I look at my taxes at the end of the year and I'm seeing my lion's share of my expenses is food, I'm not gonna be mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be mad at that at all. I mean, I am if I am eating like shit, I'm just eating out. But if it's like
I got to start with the Uber Eats,
bruh. I don't know how y'all do it. I never really, because where I stay, I can't really
you can't
use it like that. So thank God.
I have it perfect.
You're not the only one. Everybody I know say, yo, it's the convenience. I know I'm getting taxed out that.
Yeah, dude. It's like I don't know I'm paying an extra $17, But I legit don't feel like leaving my futon right now. Like especially you watching like a good movie or something like that. You sitting there like, I'm gonna sit there and finish this goddamn movie.
A day like Friday night, Friday afternoon, where it was just like storming outside and it's fucking windy and cold and shit.
And you just like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in the house.
And what I did that day, it was like late, and I was like, man, I could, and I'm like, nope. I just went in there, boiled a couple of eggs, and called it a day, and then just ate something good the next day.
Right.
But that tax, man.
Yeah, it's something simple, and like I guess back to veganism. Yeah. Like I guess I'm sick of a woman once said, you know, if I ain't fucking with no dude who eat meat because it's cum, I can taste it in his cum, and it just infuriates me that I got to give up the meat, the nut in your mouth. Like I appreciate you know what, to some dude that's a sacrifice they're willing to make, and you know what, that is a nigga that I would say can be ruled by the pussy. And to give up meat just so you can come in the bitch's mouth, I've come in quite a few women's mouths and never gave up any meat. Never gave up any meat. Never done that. And they did it willingly, like, yes, finish it all.
Yeah.
you whore.
Yeah, I mean,
lovely whore. I love you.
I don't know what they taste. I know.
I was told alkaline water one time. I've never heard something like that.
I know you were told alkaline water.
I was told alkaline water. I was like, but it's water. He said, no, I can taste the difference. And I was like, okay.
You know, I don't even.
Fair enough.
I've never had it. I did ask one girl, and she was like, "Oh, it don't really taste like anything or whatever." But I know vegan coochie tastes like pure spring water. Like it's amazing. And then just her overall, because you know, we had to be honest. We had to be frank. The way women are built, whatever their essence is, it's amplified because they have crevices. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like
leaking crevices.
Yeah, you know, and then sometimes
exhaust ports, if you will.
You know, we're hair, and you know, and we live in the South, and it's humid and hot.
Yeah, we some hot pussy.
So you used to something. You used to it not smelling pungent. But you used to something, right? Vegan.
I don't think I've ever.
Her sweat smelled good. Like her essence was just like her hair. Everything smelled great. Like, you know.
I think I messed with maybe one vegan, and I don't think she was vegan. I think she was like pescatarian. Like she also did the pescatarian, like, and which kind of like throws me off because I really don't do fish like that. Right. I don't do seafood, like, honestly. Like
you know, the occasional shrimp, crab legs, stuff like that.
Maybe some crab legs.
Maybe like some snapper.
But they got to be like decrabbed.
Like you don't want to work for it.
Yeah, I'm not working for
not enough protein for you to work for.
I'm like, dude, you already burning the calories that you about to ingest. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and fight with this motherfucker. Like, it's my fight should be done when it dies.
Yeah.
When you throw that nigga in boiling, he goes. And he slides out in the pot, swearing the crab revenge on you.
I mostly enjoy seafood when it's like at a function, like a crab boil, and you outside the table, you walking around with a beer, you know. But I like to be like, oh, we eating crab legs tonight. We're at home, and we got a big bowl for shells and a plate of crab legs, and then you got to go clean up, and your hands sticky.
That's some Southern fat nigga shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like for the house, it's just not really worth it. But if we out and about, you know, the big ass bag of shells, and it's cool.
Yeah, it got to be somebody else's mess.
Yeah.
And you know what? Now I think about it, you can't even find good vegan to-go food or nothing.